Once upon a time, deep in a tranquil land, there existed a magical forest that seemed to hold secrets from ages past. The forest was vast, stretching out far beyond the horizon, and its trees towered high above, their branches reaching for the heavens. The leaves on the trees shimmered in the wind, dancing and swirling as though whispering ancient stories to the earth below. There were many paths winding through the forest, some of which had not been walked in centuries. Each part of the forest was unique. Some areas were thick with moss, while others were home to gentle streams and soft, plush grass that invited one to rest. As the sun slowly descended into the horizon, casting long golden rays across the land, a soft hush seemed to fall over the forest. The evening sky began to turn from bright blue to a soft lavender, and the birds, who had been busy throughout the day, began to quiet down. Their songs were replaced by the gentle rustling of leaves as a cool breeze started to stir the air. It was as if the forest itself knew that the day was coming to an end and was preparing for the peacefulness of the night. The forest was slowly transforming into a peaceful haven for the night. The animals that had spent the day foraging, exploring, and playing now began to find their resting places. The squirrels, having gathered plenty of acorns, scampered up their favorite trees, finding little nooks between the branches. Their fluffy tails twitched as they nestled down into their nests, made from soft leaves, twigs, and moss. These nests were tucked safely among the branches, high above the ground, where no danger could reach them. The squirrels curled up in these cozy homes, their tiny bodies folding into themselves, and soon they fell into a deep, peaceful sleep. Their small chests rose and fell rhythmically with each gentle breath, blending perfectly with the serene sounds of the forest. As the light continued to fade, the owls began to stir. The owls were the keepers of the night, wise and gentle creatures who watched over the forest. Their large round eyes blinked open one by one, and their feathers ruffled softly in the breeze. With a quiet hoot, the rabbits too were preparing for sleep. They hopped swiftly across the soft forest floor, their little noses twitching as they sniffed the air for any signs of danger. They knew that the night was a time for rest, and as the forest grew darker, they sought the safety of their burrows. These burrows were hidden deep beneath the surface of the earth, where the soil was soft and warm. Inside, the rabbits made cozy nests from grass, leaves, and moss, curling up together for warmth. As they nestled into their beds, their soft, rhythmic breathing filled the burrow, and soon they drifted off into a quiet, peaceful sleep. Unaware of the world above, the sounds of the night above, from the rustling leaves to the distant croak of a frog, were a lullaby, helping them slip deeper into their dreams. By now the sun had completely disappeared, and the moon slowly began its rise, casting a gentle silver light over the land. The moon was full, and its light bathed the forest in a soft, ethereal glow. The trees, which had once been silhouetted against the sky, now shimmered in the moonlight, their leaves glowing like little stars. The mist that had been rising from the forest floor now moved slowly through the trees, curling around their trunks and creating an almost magical effect. It was as though the forest itself was exhaling a soft breath, wrapping the world in a warm, comforting embrace. The deer, elegant and graceful, had found a quiet spot near the river, where the water sparkled like diamonds under the moonlight. They lowered their heads to drink from the cool, clear stream, their hooves barely making a sound as they approached the water. After they quenched their thirst, they stepped back and turned towards a patch of soft grass. There they lay down, curling their long legs beneath their bodies and tucking their faces into the ground. The deer's eyes fluttered closed, and soon they were deep in sleep. The gentle sounds of the river and the rustling leaves surrounding them with peace. The air was crisp yet comforting, and the night wrapped them in its stillness, offering them rest and rejuvenation. The air grew cooler as the night deepened, and the stars but the true magic of the night was just beginning. The wind, which had been gentle throughout the day, now began to stir once more. But this time, it wasn't the harsh gusts of the day. No, this was a gentle breeze, soft and slow, that moved through the trees like a lullaby. The branches of the trees swayed in rhythm with the breeze, and the leaves whispered to one another, as though sharing secrets that only the night could hold. The moonlight filtered through the branches, casting intricate patterns on the ground, creating a beautiful, calming atmosphere. The owls settled deeper into the branches, their eyes closing just slightly as they let the cool air carry them into a gentle doze. The rabbits, snug in their burrows, let the soft, rhythmic breathing of their fellow creatures lull them deeper into sleep. Even the deer, with their soft fur and long, elegant legs, breathed more slowly, their bodies relaxed and at peace. The whole forest seemed to be breathing together, moving in perfect harmony with the night. Above it all, the moon glowed softly, casting its light over the peaceful world below. The stars twinkled like diamonds in the dark sky, their light so faint that it seemed to blend perfectly with the silver glow of the moon. The mist continued to drift through the trees, moving slowly and lazily, as if it, too, was falling asleep. The forest felt timeless, as if it had always been this way, calm, serene, and eternally at peace. In the distance, a gentle rustling sound came from the forest floor as the wind picked up just a little. It was a whispering wind, one that seemed to carry with it a lullaby. The soft sound of leaves moving in the breeze became almost like music, delicate and soothing. The sound made the trees sway gently, as though they were dancing in the moonlight. The breeze, as if guided by some unseen hand, swept through the forest, creating a feeling of calm, like a mother softly tucking her children into bed. And in this deep, peaceful forest, everything was still. The animals were all